All right, welcome friends. Here we are, still in Providence, Rhode Island, and ready to start a part one video where we're going to head to Galveston, Texas this evening. It is, let's see, it is 7 p.m., 7:01 in Providence, and they got some weather coming their way according to the forecasts I've been reading. So I'm ready to get out of the Northeast. With all love and respect to our northeastern friends, and head south and west. Because when I get home from work, when I'm on the East Coast, that means I'm going to be flying at night. So I'd like to get more daytime flights. So we're probably going to be touring the west and southwestern part of the United States in the coming days. But for now, let's get in the cockpit and get this party started. All right, so we got our headlamp. Let's fix our camera first, as we always do. Just going to do a taxi takeoff climb out video today. But let's set this right here, because the second we start those batteries, we're going to lose this handy-dandy headlamp. Okay, and let's start those batteries.
TAWS system test. Okay.
Start the APU. It's flying at 44,000 feet today while we wait for our APU to get started here. Let's go ahead and set that up. 44,000 feet. We're headed west, so westbound aircraft fly at even numbered altitudes, eastbound at odd. Okay, 44,000. There we go. Whoops. Whoa, 48,000. No, we're not going that high. 44,000 feet. It's easy to jump around here, but you got to stick with your checklists. APU's at 100%. We'll go ahead and start our right engine. Okay. And we'll take out the parking brake here. Is it already? Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, we're going to get pushed back here. There he comes. I don't know if you can see him. There he is right there. Okay. Anyway, right engine spooling up. We'll calibrate our altimeter. Right now we're at standard, obviously 2992, 2979 calibrated. Let's get our recognition lights on. Probably should have done that before I started the engine. Anti-collisions. And we'll hold on a minute here to do our taxi lights just so we don't blind the poor bastard. Waiting for that right engine to spool up. Get our flight directors set. Now there's pushback. And I already did altitude. Vertical speed selector. We'll do that too. We'll set that at 3,500 feet, although we're going to switch over to the FLC once we start our climb out. There we go. And nav source, FMS, bearing 1, GPS, all pretty standard. Slowly but surely getting used to this. PFD settings, wind option 2, good. Speed bugs all on, good. Minimums, we'll get to that later. Doing an RNAV approach at Galveston today into runway 14, at least that's the expectation based on the weather in Galveston. All right, okay, good. N2% is good on engine 1. We'll do engine 2 now. Or the left engine, I should say. Let's see if that's spooling up. Yes, that's spooling up nicely. Get our pitot heat on. There it is. Hear that engine spool up. Beautiful sound. Check outside. All right. This is what I mean, though. All this it's pitch black out. You know what I mean? I can't see shit, and I want to. Flaps 1. Let's get our taxi lights on now that we're. Let's fix this stupid camera. Always defaulting to auto. Taxi lights on. Save the pulse light. Tail floods on. All right. So that is it. We are set up. Turn off our APU. Might have done it a little early. But it looks like our engines have spooled up nicely. So, let's taxi over to taxi the runway. Let's get in the air. We'll just take a peek outside one last time, just to kind of get my bearings. Okay, so we're going to taxi this way. Make sure we're clear. Yeah, this. We're going to turn left. Okay. Let's bring that back. Okay. Try to avoid this bus. Yeah, or a fuel truck, even better. I'm chasing the fuel truck. What could possibly go wrong? All right, there we go. Okay. Let's get over to takeoff. Set up in all respects. Make sure our speed brake's working. Yes, it is. Control surfaces. Looks good. All free and clear. Good. Rudder obviously working. Using my feet right now. Runway 16. I think we landed yesterday on, what was it? Runway 33, I think. Yeah. 34, excuse me, runway 34 at Providence. Okay. Anyway, let's get ourselves over to runway. Well, this is not reliable, so it says 16, but I wouldn't. Maybe taking off. I think we're taking off. Yeah, I think we are. We're taking off the same runway we landed on yesterday. That's a weird bug they've got, telling you the wrong runway that you're going to. But at least the arrows work. Let's get this bird in the sky. Doing 21 knots right now. Looks like we got ourselves a turn coming. Let's zoom in here on the MFD. Come on. There you go. Steering with your feet is an art form, to be sure. You can see where we are right there. That's us. Okay. Little less than a kilometer to our takeoff runway.
Approaching runway 0523.
Sure nobody's coming. Looks good. All clear.
Entered runway 0523.
Keeping a nice, safe, conservative taxi speed, 19 knots. So you can see we are landing on the same runway. I'm sorry, we're taking off from the same runway we landed at yesterday, because we landed right along this runway right here. If you saw that video, we did have a little bit of excitement on landing. Kind of yawed, veered left a little on landing. I think our left tire got in the grass just a bit. Kind of embarrassing. But I don't edit anything. You'll know I cheated if you ever see a flight where I don't take off from where I landed last. If that makes sense. All right. Just about to the runway threshold. It's actually been pretty smooth. Startup procedure, taxi, and God willing, takeoff. See, here's the turn. I'll make a big U-turn right now.
Approaching runway 34. Entered runway 34. 5,800 feet remaining.
5,800 feet, okay. All right. Now we'll just, before we get out there, just make sure nobody's coming. Let's just make sure. Let's check outside real quick. Looks all clear. Okay. I always have anxiety. Not anxiety, but just sort of excitement before a takeoff. All right. Flaps confirmed 1. Taxi lights are off. Landing lights are on. Pulse lights on. Tail floods on. Timer. Almost forgot. Start that. Confirm that it started. Yes, it has. And then let's get going. Ready? Oh, I never did that. That could have been awkward. Set it at 195. Okay. Knock on wood. Let's get out onto the runway. Boy, is it dark. Yeah, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of dark, pitch black all the time. Approach course, according to my notes from yesterday, are 337, so let's line up our compass heading right here to 337. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, and you can see that's confirmed here. We're dead center, lined up right here on the MFD on this runway. Zoom out. Okay. Showtime. Let's do this thing. What do you say, fellas? Here we go. Sync our heading bug. Just we'll switch on nav after we get up in the air. Okay. Let's go. Winds are coming right at us, 5 knots, so that's nice. Airspeed's alive. knots. $120, $140, $150, and rotates. Positive rate. Gear up. Autopilot activated. Auto throttle. FLC. Nice smooth takeoff. Gears up, flaps retracted now. Start a left turn. Preparing to intercept this magenta diamond. You see, here we are. We're going to turn left now and get on that, not magenta diamond, but magenta line, our route correct course. Turn south. Good. And you can see the airplane here is turning. Oh my God, how fast are we climbing? 7,000 feet. I think they needed to correct that modeling a little bit. $7,000 feet per minute. We're doubling as the space shuttle. That's our airport we just took off from, I think. No, actually it's not. No, I don't think it is. Oh shit, we got ice. Anyway, okay, we're looking good. We're 4 minutes in and we're already at 10,000 feet. Holy mackerel. This thing climbs, man. That might be an argument for, let's turn on nav. Get ready to make that right turn. You see, to intercept. We're going to overshoot it, I think, a little bit, but it's all right. Actually, see, this is the functional equivalent of the CDI right here. You want this magenta line lined up with your arrows, and that tells you you're on your proper course track. Now we're well above, we're at 14,000 feet, so we can increase our FLC airspeed to 310 before we switch over to Mach, where we'll set it at 0.82. I'm sorry, 0.83. Gears up, flaps are up, kill the landing lights now. Once we get on that, see right now it's showing us slightly off. Just need to turn right a little bit to get this magenta line lined up. Boy, we got a headwind, 76 knots. Damn it. 18.
Transition altitude.
Transition altitude we'll set our altimeters to standard 29902. Anyway, I had the sim had estimated 2 hours and 54 minutes on this 1,378 nautical mile flight. Took off, what was it? 6 minutes ago, roughly, maybe 5 minutes after we lined up, which would have had us take off from Providence at, looks like we're in the soup, about 7:12 p.m. their time. So with assuming that time estimate's correctly, 2 hours and 54 minutes, that'd put us into Galveston at 10, what about 10:10 Providence time, or 8:10 Galveston time, Central? No, wait. Is it Central or Mountain? No, it's Central. Must be 9:10 p.m. Galveston time. Okay, well anyway, stable climb out. That's it. End of part one, and let me see if I can figure out. I always forget how to do this thing. How do I bring it up? Let's see. There it is. Okay. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Wish us luck on part 2, landing at Galveston.